Hi, welcome to our channel Programming of Mind, where we accelerate your knowledge with concise, from high-value book summaries. Let's begin rising. After every fall. Every mentor who has reached greatness has also fallen. What sets them apart is not a perfect record, but a powerful recovery. Rachel, a successful startup founder, once lost everything in a failed product launch. Investors backed out. Friends disappeared. For a week, she cried. Then she woke up, stood up, and asked herself, "What do I still have?" The answer was her courage. She began again with less noise, but more clarity. That second company became a global brand. Real success is not never falling. It is rising with stronger legs every single time. Turning pain into purpose. Many powerful voices come from deep wounds. Ava, a mental health advocate, lost her sister to suicide. For a year, she could barely speak. Then she decided to turn her pain into a platform. She started speaking in schools and universities, telling her story not for sympathy, but for hope. That pain became a beacon for others. Nathan, once bullied for his stutter, now leads speech workshops worldwide. His weakness became his strength. Whatever breaks, you can also build you. If you let your story serve others, you will never suffer in vain. Staying humble at the top. The higher you rise, the more grounded you must stay. Leah, a best-selling author, signs every book with the words, "Still learning." She reminds herself that every reader, no matter their age or title, is a teacher in disguise. Michael, a surgeon, spends 1 hour a week doing free community service, not for press, but to stay connected to the real world. Power without humility becomes dangerous. The best never forget where they came from. They keep their feet on the ground, even when their head touches the sky. Reinvention as a way of life. Mentors do not cling to old titles. They evolve. Clara, a retired Olympic athlete, could have stayed stuck in her glory days. Instead, she reinvented herself as a youth coach, then later as a performance psychologist. Each version was different, but rooted in the same love for growth. Ethan, once a corporate lawyer, now writes children's books. He says life is too rich to live just one identity. Reinvention is not weakness. It's proof you're still alive. Change, grow, bloom again. Measuring success by inner fulfillment, the world claps for fame and fortune. But real mentors measure something else: peace. Sophie, a tech investor, says her richest day wasn't when she made her first million, but when she woke up with no anxiety. Jacob, a musician, gave up global tours to spend slow mornings with his daughter. He says, "I don't miss the spotlight. I miss nothing." Fulfillment comes not from applause, but alignment. Ask yourself, does your soul exhale at the end of the day? If yes, you're wealthy already. Leaving a legacy that outlives you. Mentors think beyond today. They plant trees knowing they may never sit in the shade. Olivia started a reading program in prisons, not for recognition, but to change one life at a time. That seed has now grown into nationwide reform. Thomas, a scientist, writes a letter to his children every year about what he's learned. He wants them to know his heart, not just his achievements. Legacy is not a building or a name. It's a ripple. Make yours kind. Make it loud in silence. Choosing joy on purpose. Happiness is not luck. It is practice. Many high performers schedule joy like a meeting. Claire, a therapist, blocks out Sundays for laughter and nothing else. That could mean hiking, painting, or dancing in the living room. Leo, a founder, creates a list each week titled "Moments That Made Me Smile." He reads it every Friday. You don't find joy. You make space for it. And when you do, everything feels lighter, even the heavy things. Giving credit and sharing the spotlight. Those who shine the brightest often point the light toward others. Ava, a nonprofit leader, ends every speech by naming the people who helped her get there. They're the story, she says. Ben, a producer, lifts unknown voices onto his platform and gives them full credit. He believes legacy is built when success is shared. When you rise, lift others. When you win, name those who helped you climb. The best leaders are never alone at the top. They bring others with them. knowing that you're never finished. True mentors never claim mastery. They remain students forever. Rachel, a billionaire investor, reads every night and keeps a "things I still don't understand" list on her wall. Isaac, a meditation teacher, admits he still loses his temper sometimes. "That's why I keep practicing," he says. Growth is a loop, not a line. You evolve, fall, rise, and evolve again. Stay open. Stay teachable. Life loves those who remain curious. Living fully in the present moment at the end of every journey, one truth shines the brightest. The present is all we really have. Claire, a cancer survivor, wakes up each day and whispers, "This is the good part. Not tomorrow. Not when things are perfect. Right now." Jackson, a monk, says his whole practice is to wash dishes like it's the only thing that matters. Presence is not passive. It's power. When you live here and now, you find the richness you've been seeking all along. Thank you for listening, and please like the video and subscribe for more great upcoming content that will put you in top 1% people in the world.